Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. So I'm going to come here and drop some fire on this motherfucking Fuck It Friday, okay? And this is where we talk about, if you guys, this is your first Fuck It Friday, welcome aboard, friends. You're going to love this episode every week because this is where we talk about things that you absolutely 100% should not give a fuck about. And today we're going to talk about people telling you what to do, how to think, and how to feel about any given situation, okay? Most people, when they tell you how to feel or how to feel differently, typically they're manipulating you. Typically, they are trying to get you to think in a specific way that's favorable to their core beliefs. Look, y'all, if it doesn't feel good inside of you and somebody is telling you that you should be doing something a certain way that's contrary, if it doesn't feel good inside of you, then you should not give a fuck about it. Maybe you should just thank them for their opinion and then just go back to whatever the fuck it was you were doing anyway. No need to argue. But the truth of the matter is, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that are into changing other people, right? They're into changing other people. And I want to say that I got some authority over this topic. I'm going to tell you why, because I would say there's definitely, other than business partnerships, shit like that, there's a lot of men and women that try to change each other just simply in relationships, right? So how many times that you hear people getting in relationships and they're literally saying that they can't be themselves. This person's not accepting it, right? This person's telling me that I should do, think, or act differently than exactly what resonates with me, what feels right inside, okay? There's a shit ton of opinions out there where people are literally trying to manipulate and trying to change the way you feel because, number one, it could either be favorable to them, or number two, it resonates with their own core beliefs. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I've always been about self-actualization. And this is one of the reasons why I've told you that just because some sort of guru tells you that this is the way he did it or she did it, so you've got to do it this way to be successful, it's a lie. Because if it doesn't feel right to you, yeah, I mean, there may be some core principles in there, but if they're telling you that you got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start your day by doing some certain type of shit to be successful, that's your only way, that's your only path, that's a lie. I know people that work all night long and sleep all day, multimillionaires. There's one of them that's probably listened to it. He's probably shaking his head because he knows I'm talking about him. There's different strokes for different folks, okay? And there's different ways to skin a cat. What you've got to do in this world is find out what resonates and what sits well with you. And the thing that cracks me up, and the reason why I tell you that I got authority over this topic is because my wife, who I've been married to, or I've been with for 20 years, has told me that's the one thing that I have never done. I've never tried to change her. I've never came home and said, hey, I don't like what you're wearing there, or, oh, why did you act like that, or anything like that. I've literally just let her live her life as her because I love her for who she is. The truth is, if you're with somebody and you're continuously trying to change them, then that technically means you don't love who they are. because you're trying to mold them and make them into something that's lovable or you consider desirable to you. And what happens? What happens if the other individual bends? Then they're going to live a lie. They're not going to feel good about themselves. They're going to be going against what they feel is right. So the one thing that you should not give a fuck about is people that are telling you what to do, how to think, how to feel, or how to react. Consult with yourself. Now, I'm not saying don't learn from people. I'm not saying don't create success habits in your life. But if something feels wrong internally, don't allow people to get in your business and try to change that or try to convince you that something you're doing is wrong when it feels right. There's an old saying called mind your business, right? Mind your business, right? Oh, if everybody would just follow that one very little saying. What it's telling you is to mind, like your mind. Put your mind on your own shit. Keep your mind on your own stuff. Don't be pushing your thoughts on other people. Don't be trying to change other people because you don't like the way they react. You don't like the way that things that they're doing. You don't like the way that they're responding. So next thing you know, you're putting them down. You're telling them what to do, telling them what to think. No, how about you step back and mind your own motherfucking business? I've talked about this on the podcast over and over. You're going to have more power keeping your mind at home, sharpening your own sword. One of the things I love about my friends and people that I surround myself with, it's like iron sharpens iron. Look, we're not talking about other people unless we're saying good things about them, unless we're praising them, going, oh shit, did you see Tony the other day talking about that thing? Did you see that multi-level deal that he just got? Man, that dude is a boss. Like, that's the type of conversation, I shit you not, that's the type of conversation I have with my friends. If we're talking about somebody, it's because we're praising them. We're looking at each other and we're praising them. Most of the time, we talk about ideas. Okay? That's the type of people you want to surround yourself with. Not people who are trying to press their opinions on you, trying to tell you that you got to do shit the way that unless you're seeking somebody's opinion. If you're not seeking their opinion on how to be, on what to do, on how to feel, unless you're seeking that opinion, they're not minding their business. They're minding your business. They're putting their mind on your business. Man, I'll tell you what. You got to keep on the lookout for people like this. You got to keep on the lookout for these energy fucking soul sucking vampires. And make sure that you fucking cut them off right where they stand. You chop them down, man, and leave. And do it with kindness. Because you know who you are. It all comes down to this. If somebody says you should do something, somebody criticizes you, somebody tells you the way that you should feel, and if it hurts your feelings, then maybe there's some truth to it. Maybe there is some truth to it. Maybe the truth is that you're insecure in yourself. You're insecure in the actions that you're taking. You're not showing up as the best version of yourself. And that's why it hurts. If you go up to a bodybuilder like Steve Kuklo, who I just had on the podcast a couple weeks ago, or Tony Tavares, two big ass bodybuilder dudes. If I walked up to Tony and been like, hey dude, you're looking fat today, he would laugh at me, man. So would Steve. He would hit the floor laughing, man. They're fucking bodybuilders. There's not an ounce of fat on them, man. So it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt because there's no truth to it. You need to be confident in yourself at a level and the things that you're doing and that you're moving towards your dreams, you're moving towards your desires at such a rate that people's opinion don't mean fucking shit. And then you mind your business and make sure them motherfuckers mind theirs. All right, everybody, I appreciate you for coming along on this Marketing Revolution podcast. Another Fuck It Friday. We'll see you on the next one.